Hello, it's Jang here with a look at a LEGO Star Wars set for 2015. This is Anakin's custom Jedi Starfighter, also known as the Azure Angel. The set officially comes with 370 pieces. The ship is from the Clone Wars animated series, and it's a pretty beautiful thing. I feel like LEGO has done a pretty good job of capturing the functional elements of it, even if the white and blue color stripes aren't quite at the right angles. A key visually distinguishing feature of this that separates it from the regular non-modified Jedi Starfighters is this pair of pods at the front with the hyperdrive motivators down beneath. They've done a very respectable job of adding that on to the basic Starfighter design. These are stickers that are applied here, so you get to put them at that strange angle yourself. The ship also has quad cannons, 2 on each wing tip, but this LEGO version kind of has 4 on each tip because they've got the normal simulated ones and then they've added in 2 of these spring-loaded shooters. You set those off by basically just touching them from behind and off each one goes. Just be careful when you're handling the vehicle that you don't accidentally grab all of them and shoot the whole lot at the same time. The craft has pretty nice lines from around the back. Good job with the angling here, and the canopy is nicely nuzzled up in there as well. See what I mean about it being just a beautiful thing? The canopy itself swings forward, just a single piece, and that opens up to a pretty nice cockpit in there. You've got your binoculars, rangefinder there, and a sticker right there, which is nicely detailed. On the bottom of the ship, you'll find a proper landing skid at the front and a not quite so proper one at the back, but it functions just fine. This awkward thing standing down is actually an action feature for popping your astromech droid out to disembark on its own, but kind of sticks down farther than it needs to. Here's how that works. Though the set is set in the Clone Wars timeline, they've brought back the normal style. So they've brought in a non-Clone Wars Anakin, a regular astromech droid, and the most exciting thing here is finally a non-Clone Wars version of Ventress. I think that the original face that they gave her made her look like a fish. I thought it was pretty terrible personally. So to get an official figure that looks relatively normal and like a regular LEGO character, I think is a big bonus, and collectors will really appreciate that. Here's a look at all of these characters from behind, and this version of Anakin did have a secondary face. It's kind of his meaner, more angry fighting face. I feel like the end of the Clone Wars face style deserves a little extra celebration here with just a closer look at this new, better, I would say, fixed version of Ventress. A closer look at the print on the back of her head. There's some pretty fine details in there. The lightsaber hilts are in light bluish gray. All right, big improvement. I think this ship is pretty nice. The proportions and the angles of the colors and such still might not be quite right, but regardless, it's still a very recognizable thing. As soon as you see it, you know what it's trying to be. I feel like it just looks really good on display. The biggest thing I don't like about it is the inclusion of the spring-loaded shooters, but the nice thing there is that you just don't have to put the ammo in, and it looks much more normal. It continues to be a little bit awkward to have to put astromech droids into ships sideways, but that's really not that big of a deal. It still looks pretty good. I feel like it's a good solution without sacrificing some of the bulk and solidness of the center portion of a ship. All told, I feel like this was a really successful design, and I'm glad that LEGO came out with it. Please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section, what you think about this set, if you like it, if you don't like it, what are your favorite things, what are your least favorite things. Thanks for the time that you've put into watching this video, and I hope that you will leave some feedback. I'll be talking to you again very soon.